Couldn't do diddly poo offensively. We couldn't make a first down. We couldn't run the ball. We didn't try to run the ball. We couldn't complete a pass. The second half, we
What's up, YouTube? Before we start, you already know, smash the like button for more fire content. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. For all the newcomers, welcome to Team Eyeland. Make sure to follow Team Eyeland on the IG page, TikTok, Twitter, and be sure to check out our website and become a member. When you become a member, you get access to all our film and drills that will be uploaded each month. And also, you get to schedule weekly Zoom sessions with me, and you get to upload your own film and drills so we can break it down and help you take your game to the next level. Now let's get right into the video. You see the title. Today I'm going to show you how you can become an offensive coordinator's nightmare. When it comes to offensive coordinators, when they study teams, they study defenses, they try to create one-on-one matchups. And there's certain things they look for to help them create one-on-one matchups. They're looking for the weakness of the defense, what they can do to become successful. So this video, I'm going to break down ways that you cannot be that mismatch and help you become an offensive coordinator's nightmare. First thing first, your hustle and effort. Very important. If they turn on the film and they see you sprinting to the ball, always around the ball, the whole defense is sprinting to the ball and surrounding the ball carrier, that gets them scared. Now it's like, okay, this team is disciplined. They're all run to the ball, take good angles to the ball, and they're there to suffocate the offense. So now that stands out. So don't be that guy that don't run to the ball, takes plays off, don't run plays, doesn't get off blocks and all that stuff. No, because once they see that, they're gonna know, okay, this guy's not disciplined, this guy's not all the way bought in on the team, and we're gonna find ways to attack him. Be a technician, very important. When the offensive coordinator is studying the defense, they're looking at each player. They're looking at his technique. Is he sloppy or is he disciplined? Does he trust his technique? Does his technique shows in film? And does it work? So if he's studying you as, let's say, a corner in your press, and you're using hands, you're reaching, you're not moving your feet, you already know right there. All right, whenever we see him in press, one-on-one matchup, this guy gets nervous. He's all over the place. He's not technically sound in his technique. We're gonna attack him. But if he turns on the film and he sees you patient, moving your feet, getting good hand, you then using your hands to jam, and then kick stepping and widening the receiver to the sideline, then it's like, okay, this dude is a dude. He knows what he's doing. We gotta be careful with him, because if we try to test him, it might not go our way. We want to be technically sound. So always practice your technique. Take advantage of every opportunity you get to practice your technique. Pre-practice, post-practice, grab a teammate, walk through your technique and make sure you're disciplined and trust it, because it shows in film. And when coaches, offenses sees that, they know that, all right, this dude knows what he's doing and we got to be careful. A poised DB is very scary. When the offense sees a DB that doesn't panic when the ball is in the air, or when he needs to come down to make a tackle, or he gets off a block, doesn't shy away from contact, he really set the edge or take on linemen and get off the block and make the play. That shows that this DB is all about his business and he's ready to ball. Now, offensive coordinator sees that weakness, so when the DB starts panicking, he's all over the place, he loses technique when the ball's in the air. They know that, all right, this dude, when we gonna test him vertical every time we get a chance to. Or when a DB needs to come down and make a tackle, he's tiptoeing. He's not really running full speed. He's running around blocks and running away from blockers. That shows that, all right, we're going to run his way. We got to be able to stay calm and do our job at our best abilities. When the ball's in the air, relax. You're in position to cover the receiver. Feel that receiver, lean into him, locate, cut him off, and play the ball in the air at the highest point. Very important. When you're coming down to make a tackle, if you have to take on a block, know that if you're setting the edge, set the edge and go 100%. Don't wait for the block to attack you. Attack that block. There's gonna be times where you need to show up and you have to show up. So don't hesitate, just go.
And I think one of the things that DBs in this league, they're so bad at finding the football. You know, they're so worried about getting beat and finding the football. And I'm just watching you at the top here is that once you feel him leaning, bang,
bam,
your eyes are back to find the football. I mean,
I'm big with eyes. His eyes indicated his eyes got a little big. Ball coming.
When you start to get a feel of the game, you start to recognize certain things the offense is doing. A lot of times the offense will run certain plays that were successful and they'll come back to it. So once you start to pick that up, now you start to recognize the formation, the alignments of the receivers, and then you start to recognize the certain route concepts they're running for a certain situation.
Ran this route early in the game, the same exact route. I said, okay, Dallas, if they run routes during the game, they run the same. They start running and repeating the route.
They start repeating.
Yeah. So I knew it was coming. I said, okay, I'm not going to get physical with him. I'm going to just undercut him and run with him.
You got safety over the top.
I got a safety over the top. There's no way he's running that fast and stopping and going somewhere else. So I undercut it and was able to make a play.
Stephon Gilmore had the angle running underneath Cooper.
As soon as he released inside, I knew where he was going. It's all about beating him to the spot then.
I'm telling you, I think he's the best defensive player in the NFL, and Stephon Gilmore blanketed Amari Cooper.
That leads me into your pre-snap reads, but taking it a step further, really breaking it down to the T. So now you see the formation, you recognize the formation, you know the down and distance, you know there's one receiver to your side or two receivers to your side, or there's trips. The go-to receivers away from you or the go-to the receivers right in front of you. Really dissecting the play by looking at the alignment of the receiver, knowing the down and distance, the situation. So now we really break it down till we can eliminate certain things that you know for a fact they won't do, and then you can be a step ahead of the offense.
So I know the ball coming my way, and I know I don't have no help on the inside. So I take away the inside release by my inside step.
When you do that, are you forcing him to go outside?
I'm forcing him to outside because I'm trying to use the sideline.
Sure.
And also I'm looking like, okay, it's 4x1. They like to run slants to the backside. So, okay, he may give me a slant. So I gotta take away the slant because if he catches a slant,
he might go a long way.
He may go a long way. So, that was my initial thought.
So now you're in a man turn on him, right? Mm-hmm. So what are you looking at right here in the stem right here? Are you looking at his numbers? You looking at his eyes?
Try to look at his waist. And, I do that, and then he got to get into his route because, he got to get open.
Yeah.
Finish the play. Very important. In the game, you're going to get beat sometimes. The receiver might just get the best out of you, but you can always finish. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. There's going to be times where you're going to have to really close the space and you're going to have to play the hands. And if you get there, you play the hands, you make the play. When you show that you're always going to, no matter what, you're going to give your full effort and finish the play, that stands out on film.
Does he get his hands on the ball and then you strip it right out?
That's one thing that, I try to do a good job is on the finish. Sometimes they may catch it, but you can always punch it out. You got to catch it. You got to go to the ground. The finish is the most important.
You won that one.
Playmakers. Now this right here is a DB that always finds ways to make plays. He's always running to the ball, he's trying to strip the ball, jumping certain routes, he's reading a quarterback in the middle of the field, getting to the receiver and attacking the ball in the air. This guy is a playmaker and he's always going to find ways to make plays. When the offense see this, they're going to try to avoid you at all costs because they know if they're not careful, there's going to be a turnover.
Shotgun on 2nd and 7. He wants to throw. His pass is complete and then knocked down. Loose ball at the 40-yard line. Still in play. And the Ravens recover it at the 35-yard line. Coming up with a loose ball is Marlon Humphrey.
What a play by Humphrey. He tried to do this earlier, and this Schuster shook it off and took it in for a touchdown. This time he hits the bonanza.
I feel like this was redemption right here.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So take me through, because they're saying you can't do that.
It's looking like they're just going to kind of pick and go down and kick a field goal, because it was overtime. Only had to get a field goal to win. And so I'm thinking this is another opportunity to make a play.
Juju Smith-Schuster made the catch. The ball was punched out by Humphrey.
That was a big play. That's good job. Hey, earn your money. I can do that in practice, D. Hey, you stripped it, and then you picked it up. I'm thinking.
It was crazy. I didn't really know I hit it out exactly. And
You're just making the tackle.
I just made sure I secured the tackle this time. Usually when guys fumble, they don't really try to resist too much. And as I'm laying on the ground, I'm like, oh, Josh, get the ball. And then he misses it. And I'm like, I'm about to score. I'm thinking I'm gonna score right here. And then Juju comes and tackles me.
Never shy of the big moment. When the game is on the line, how are you gonna respond? This right here is what the offense look for when they need a big play. They look at the body language of the DB after he gets beat. Does he put his head down? Does he walk on the field? Or does he jog off the field and gets coached up and comes back and ready to compete the very next play? They're gonna put that best receiver on that guy and they're gonna try to test you. This is where you make the name for yourself. One-on-one, go make that play. Don't shy away from the moment, because that's where we want to shine at our very best.
We're going to put him in the shining moment.
Yeah.
Right here, oh, this was easy.
This is it?
This was easy right here. I said, okay.
So this game's on the line right here.
Oh, yeah. I'm ready for the moment.
Yeah.
I'm always ready for the game on the
Big
line.
play.
Big play. That's all I know.
13-10, Lions lead it. Minute 10 to go in the game. 3rd and 19, LA from the Lions 28.
And one thing I know about Phillip, if I'm getting a shot to the end zone, I'm getting it to my best guy.
Yep.
So I'm on his best guy, and I'm like, I know he's gonna throw this shot over here, because that's the goal. It's like, we 3rd down, 15, I'm getting my shot to my best guy.
Rivers takes the snap, 3-man rush for Detroit. Rivers, long look into the end zone. It is intercepted by the Lions, intercepted by Darius Slay. He's got it, picked it off in the end zone. Oh, Darius, young man, you did it again, you did it again.
Now that's the end of the video. You follow these tips and tricks, you can be an offensive coordinator's nightmare. You follow these tips for real, you can be a nightmare regardless. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to drop a like on the video. Make sure to follow us on IG, TikTok, Twitter. Check the website and become a member, and let's take your game to the next level. Take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.